This time of year, and especially in these parts, they are usually talking about hockey, but today it's a little bit different. They are talking baseball. They're expecting about 40,000 strong as Game 1 of Pool C gets ready to kick things off here in Toronto at the Rogers Centre as Team USA gets ready to take on Team Canada.
The lineup that Ernie Whitt will be running out there for Game 1 and Team Canada. Chris Barnwell leading things off. He's at short. Russell Martin behind the plate. Joey Votto, the Toronto native. He's the DH. Justin Morneau, as we talked about. Jason Bay in center field.
Victorino does get very good reads on the ball, and of course, early in spring training, that's something that the outfielders really spend a lot of time doing. Jake Peavy will be on the hill, and as we mentioned, outstanding slider, Cy Young Award winner in the year 2007. Delivery.
0-2. Here's that slider. He went around. It says Marvin Hudson. There's the first down of the game.
Ever so slightly.
Here's the payoff. And he lost it. You do have to be cognizant of Martin at first base. 18 stolen bases last year. Votto is single in the center field. And Martin's going to try for third base. And he's going to be in there safely. And here in the early going, much like the last time these two teams met. Last year for the Twins, a .300 average, 23 home runs, 129 driven home. Broken bat, bouncer to first. Youkilis bobbles it. Still trying to get the throw at second. Martin scores. Canada strikes first. 1-0.
Well, Justin Morneau.
Votto at third. Bay at second. Stairs at first. And Tian cuts through a fastball. And Jake Peavy gets out of it. Canada strikes first. They get a run on a couple hits. And they leave them loaded. Half inning complete. 1-0 Canada. This is the lineup that Davey Johnson will be running out there. Dustin Pedroia at second, Jeter at short. Chipper Jones, the DH. David Wright at third base. Kevin Youkilis at first. Adam Dunn out in right field. Ryan Braun in left. Brian McCann doing the catching. Weglar's in left. Bay in center. Stairs in right. Martin at third. Chris Barnwell at short. Pete Orr, the second baseman. Morneau at first base. And Russell Martin doing the catching. Put. The opposite way, patented swing by Jeter into the corner. It's going to be an easy double as Stairs plays the carom. And Team USA with a man in scoring position. Breaking ball, got him looking. .18th pitch of the inning. Breaking ball, got him looking. Mike Johnson in his backyard gives up a one-out double to Jeter. Jeter is stranded at second base. We've played one.
Could have gone either way.
And he misses outside with a fastball, so the leadoff man is on. Braun swinging first pitch, chopped one over to third. Looks like they're only going to get one. Nice job by Morneau coming off the bag there. And a hard slide to second base by Adam Dunn.
In baseball circles, that of course is a term of endearment.
2-1. McCann to straightaway center field. Jason Bay is right there. That'll score a run. Youkilis tagging, and we're tied at 1. Brian McCann gets a sac fly.
Well, how many times have you seen that in Red Sox games? Kevin Youkilis with that great eye leading off. Opportunity for Braun to score on a bobble or a throw through.
There he goes. Cut on and grounded to short. Barnwell's got it. There's a third out, but Team USA evens things up. They get a run on a hit, a couple of walks. They leave a couple on. To Coltrane.
Yeah, that
is solid.
That's got some soul to it.
Inside out, right to Youkilis. There's the first out.
Top to bottom, and that's swing the bat.
That one's hit well. Deep right field. Forget about it. Canada's back on top, 2-1.
addition to this team.
Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Couple of strikeouts for Jake Peavy in the inning, but Joey Votto.
Second at bat for Derek Jeter. I think this is an inning where Team USA is really going to challenge this righty.
Right over to 10. There's out number 1. Jeter had a double the opposite way in the first inning. So minor leagues for 11 years at Toronto, Montreal, the Rangers, and the Dodgers. James Jones here. Morneau's got it. He'll take it himself. He's out number 2. When Joe Nathan had to be pulled off the roster. A little bouncer over the mound from Mark Teahen. It's going to be a tough play, but they get it. Nice play by Dustin Pedroia. First pitch swinging. This one over to Jeter. He goes the short way, and there's the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Canada here in the fourth. No runs, no hits. They leave a man on.
Unmistakably the style of Kevin Youkilis, trying to relax those hands before he gets it into the loaded position.
Ripped into right field. This one's hit pretty good. Stairs going to pull back. Oh, that one is gone. Sneaks over the wall in right field. We're tied now at 2.
His hands are barely gripping the bat, and all of a sudden into the locked and loaded and launch position, and he hit the.
That's up high. A 4-pitch walk.
Putting those signs down, that makes it tough.
Brian McCann into right field. Stairs is back, and this one is gone. 2-run shot for Brian McCann. Team USA is up 4-2. I think when we see this replay again, we'll talk once again about how the ball carries you. Not to take anything away from Brian McCann, but even though that pitch was up, it looked like he jammed him a little bit.
Yeah, look how he pulls those hands in.
Yep.
Brings the barrel closer to the inner.
This time over to second. Orr's got it. There's the third out. Mike Johnson has thrown 62 pitches, but he'd like to have 2 of those back. Thornton, a former first-round pick of the Mariners.
Wow.
That's a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Sounded like he broke his bat. Jeter's out to shallow left. Gets called off by Ryan Braun. A 1-2-3 inning. 7 pitches in the inning for Matt Thornton. Canada struck first with a run in the first inning. Team USA tied it in the second. There goes Rollins. Breaking ball's a strike. Throw down is intact. Rollins, who had 47 stolen bases for the Phillies last year, is gunned down on a breaking ball. Terrific throw. B.J. Ryan opted to remove his name. And there's ball 4. Teahen gets into one of the alley in right center field. Dunn trying to cut it off. Nice job in doing so. Teahen's still going to try for second. He is in there safely. A pretty play by Adam Dunn, but because of the off-balance throw, Teahen's got decent speed. Fans starting to get back into it. Bouncing right back to Hanrahan. They've got Bay hung up. The play goes to first base.
A pitcher's pitch.
0-2 in the dirt. McCann can't handle it. Here comes Bay. Will score, and it's a 1-run game. Tough play for Brian McCann behind the plate. 4-3 USA. Breaking ball bounced over to first. Youkilis smothers it. There's the third out of the inning. But Canada gets within 1. A leadoff walk comes around to score.
Away and still having a good balance swing like he wasn't reaching for.
Missed outside, a leadoff walk. This game started outside. 2-1. Dunn drills one into left center field. That ball is hammered and gone. A line shot to left center field the opposite way. 6-3 USA.
And that'll show you some of that country boy strength.
Base is clear, nobody out for Ryan Braun.
Again, a good pitcher's pitch. Just really asked a pretty easy target.
2-2 to Braun. Line right to third. There's the first out. And that one's popped up by Victorino. Barnwell with the call, makes the catch. And Chris LaRue gets the job done, but Team USA gets a couple of runs back. Leadoff walk to Youkilis, then Adam Dunn off. But they instead go out and sign former Rockies closer Brian Fuentes. Close things out. And now really they've set up their bullpen as played by Jimmy Rollins.
Tough to really get a semblance of any feel or timing when you're in for one at bat and then you're not.
Martin gets into one to left. Braun pulls up, gone. Well, we've seen some laser beams for home runs. 6-4 USA. And you don't see too many home runs hit off Scott Shields either.
Well, you're right. I was just mentioning how he's tough to elevate. You're right, on a line with great carry.
That, by definition, is getting on top of a ball right there.
Things together as a pitching staff.
2-2, little inside-out job. That'll fall for a hit. One of those pitcher's pitches you were talking about. Ball 4 low. McCann's going to go out and talk things over with Shields. Breaking ball got him. Shields gets into some trouble, but is able to work his way out of it. Team Canada gets a run back. They do it on the 1-out home run.
The MVP, Dustin Pedroia.
Ripped into right field. Matt Stairs is not going to get this one. Pedroia in at second with a double. How does that saying go? For me. One gets past Martin. Pedroia is going to go to third. Rollins to second.
Oh, that was a great read by Pedroia, and of course Jimmy Rollins.
And that is low. Chipper Jones reaches base for the first time this afternoon. Check the swing, or did he? No, he did not. Minoru Nakamura ringing it up. Got him. Philippe Aumont loads him up and then gets a little flare for a pop-up. Youkilis swinging and Curtis Granderson swinging. 7 in the books. To the University of Texas was a supplemental first-rounder for Kansas City. Rips one over the right. Nice play by Youkilis with a foot race. And Howell is there. There's out number 1.
Supporters of it was the manager, Joe Matt. He really felt that he could have a
could be inning double play, and it is. 4-6-3 goes to Twin Killing. J.P. Howell on behalf of Joe Madden, his manager in Tampa.
I think he's saying hit it that way.
Ground ball past the third baseman Tien. McCann will move to second, and Team USA looking for a little more insurance here in the 8th. Rollins towards short. Barnwell bobbles it. Okay, Barnwell was peeking up, looking at second base before that ball actually went into the glove.
Well, and that's a byproduct of having good speed on first. Well,
another 2-2, got him. Not bad. Back-to-back innings, bases loaded. It ends for Team USA with a strikeout. To the 9th we go. J.J. Putz on to put out the fire. 6-4, Team USA lead.
2 innings after loading the bases.
1-2 the opposite way. Jimmy Rollins to the backhand. Stern's got some wheels out at first. And Stern doesn't like the call. That's struck to left center field. Hit well. Curtis Granderson is back. This one is off the fence. Martin in at second with a double. Here comes the payoff. Votto breaks his bat into the alley in right center field. This one's going to go all the way to the wall. Martin's coming around the score. Votto's in at second with a double. It's a one-run game. That ball had some odd spin to it because it just kept tailing away from Shane Victorino. Tying run at second. And there's a ground ball to short right to Rollins. 2 outs.
I'll tell you, Victor, it always seemed
Left them loaded. Popped him up. Should be playable for Victorino. Under it. Game over. Team USA hangs on. A 1-run victory, a 6-5 win. A nail biter, no doubt about it. But LaTroy Hawkins picks up the victory. And it was really the strength of, as we pointed out the whole time, the power of Team USA's lineup that basically got it done.